Hey everyone. Who am I? I like a lot of genres, but some of my favorite games are JRPG games. Final Fantasy VII, Monster Hunter, Paper Mario, games of the sort. But one that's always piqued my interest was the RPG Maker series. So, a few months back, I bought RPG Maker 1005. Why are there so many versions? I don't quite know. I knew about RPG Maker for a while, as apparently it's inspired a whole community of games. At least I think so, because all of these games credit one of the many entries in the RPG Maker series as inspiration. Apparently, it even had a few releases on consoles. RPG Maker 1005 even released on Nintendo Switch, so that's fun. I bought it on a whim for PC when it was on a steep discount, something that it is frequently. I can almost guarantee it's on sale right now. If it isn't... whoops. Anyways, let's talk about the game. Truth be told, I had such a hard time figuring out the game that I don't even know what the story is. For all I know, it could be hidden in the item descriptions, much like how Dark Souls does it. But either way, if it had a story, I couldn't find it. Listen, in my opinion, if you want your game to have a story, give it a story. If you don't put any story. I really hate this half-assed sort of situation. I shouldn't need a bachelor's degree in English literature to be able to understand your story. Just make it obvious. Visually speaking, this game isn't too bad. It's reminiscent of old SNES or Genesis era RPGs. It looks super cool. Here's what it looks like on a kinda broken CRT that I watched TV on because I'm stuck in 2005. I really love the way it blends the pixels. This game is supposed to be an RPG, but plays more like a weird point-and-click text adventure game. There's a lot of clicking going on. On the very top of the window for the game, there's a bar of what I can only assume is the system options, because when I open File, it has the save button. I highly recommend doing that often to avoid what little progress you'll make playing this. On the side of the window, it's got these little gadgets. I assume these are used to solve puzzles in the game, but I literally couldn't even get past the first screen, so I have no idea. Oh, great! Character profiles! Finally, some semblance of any... Oh, spoke too soon on that last one. It looks like we have to fill everything out ourselves. Dungeons & Dragons style. Listen, I'm not a hater of D&D or anything. I think it's a really cool idea on paper, but personally I've just never been able to get into the whole shebang. It's really not my thing. I've tried it many times. Turns out you have to do this with every character in the game. That's a bit overkill. Hey devs, why not set some things in stone, huh? There is such a thing as too much player control. Honestly, this game is pretty disgustingly monetized. It's full of predatory microtransactions, pretty much the entire thing operates on them. It has almost 700 pieces of downloadable content, and all of it is probably needed to get the full experience if you ask me. And the DLC ranges from having $20 ability packs that would be very useful to have in the base game, to having $10 character customization options that should have been in there from the get-go. Listen, I get that Katakawa and Gacha games need to make that bread somehow, but maybe don't make the base game $104. Come on guys, EA is better than this. Get with the program. Something else I just can't help but complain about is how confusing and convoluted the UI is. I don't even know how to properly attack for the most part. I got it to work once, but I legitimately cannot remember how I did it. I hope that RPG Maker 1006 is a little more coherent and less of a nightmare to play. Oh, you fucking mook! I got you so good! Pranked! Because this is a epic prank Zors, I just feel the need to clarify, I don't actually believe anything I said in this video, they were all just said for jokes. So... April Fool's, motherfucker. I'm not that stupid, I know RPG Maker is a fucking game engine, not a video game. You use it to make the game, not to play them. I'm not that stupid. Okay, maybe I am. Seriously though, this was a stupid idea and I made this video in about a week at the end of February. So if it feels kinda half-baked and held together by duct tape and peanut butter, that's because it is. But if you enjoyed watching it, then that's all that really matters. Because I had fun making it.